Hopefully it won't be too much for us tonight. Why won't that work? There we go. Let's get us live everywhere else. So, yeah, we're going to be searching for a UFO, a UAP, alive over Wiltshire tonight, which is right in the heart of Crop Circle country, and just down the road from Stonehenge. So let us know if you spot anything strange and anomalous in the night sky there. We've got the grid, and you can let us know the coordinates. Let's get this rolling. Veto, how are we doing tonight? You're first in. We're a bit late. It's been clear this whole time. We press play, Veto, and and then the clouds roll in. Oh, hold on, we've got... we don't need that noise, do we? There we go, that might help. How are you doing? See if I can spin this camera around a little bit to avoid some of those clouds. Hold your hat there, Raf. How you doing, Raf? Oh, family this weekend. So we've been doing those bits, but should be back to normal schedule for tomorrow onwards. There you go. Typically, a few clouds. Wait until we press play there. THC, how are we doing there? Spartacus as well, where are you joining us from tonight? So we've got a nice, clear night for the moment. Let's make the most of it. What are we going to see in the night sky? A little bit later, but hey-ho, we'll get there. Right, where are we? Oh, West Wales, not too far from us as well. Wales, Scotland as well, seem to be very, very active with the phenomena. Have you had any experiences yourself there, Spartacus? It's always good. It's always good to catch up. Well, it's holiday season as well, isn't it? So I'm sure there'll be a few extra nights as well. Carl's in. Good to see you there, Carl. And A up. We have Sky. We literally had a wonderfully... It was perfectly clear. As soon as I literally clicked play, we started getting those clouds through. But they are nowhere near enough to cause us too much problems. So I'm sure we can still see all the activity going in there. Sharia too. How are we doing? There. Cold. I bet. And thank you for the likes. Guys, it is those likes and those shares that helps us find more and more like-minded people like yourselves, getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena so we can all piece this puzzle together. So keep an eye out. We've got some lovely colours, haven't we, coming through there. Some oranges, some reds, some purple colours already. A lovely night. We've got a bit of we've got a half moon tonight, so that is coming and doing some of the old... doing some of our night vision in there. We're not seeing too much of it there. Oh, where's my cursor coming off of the screen there? Destroyed from life. Oh, sorry to hear that, Sharia. I do know how you feel some days. I totally know you feel that. But hey, let's hang out together. Maybe we can distract ourselves from all those interesting things around there that they get in the way sometime. Maybe we'll see something amazing. It was only last Monday, the Monday before, that we saw our best sighting yet. So it'd be absolutely phenomenal if we... absolutely phenomenal if we see something like that again. And Noel is in the house. How are we doing, Noel? Black Panther there, Kate too, Josie, Jordan, Sani as well. Implo, how are we doing tonight? And Amanda is in too. Red Robin, K-Mac, how is everybody doing tonight there? Yeah, we are. Honestly, it was so cool. Really big orange objects there. Didn't fit any of the normal sightings there. Shooting star, satellite, plane, anything like that. And it was phenomenal. We should have it pinned on our main page if you guys want to check that one out. And Jordan's in the house. Good to see you there. Jordan, where are we? Over on the tubes. Up as well. Would be good to see if we have the moon and Saturn in view tonight. I was debating getting the old moon lens on. And I thought I didn't want to give myself the headache, but if these clouds get any worse, maybe we will switch over to a moon view, because I think we would still be able to see the moon, how bright it is there. Typical, exactly there. Exactly. Where are we in? Sammy as well, thank you for the likes, appreciate that. So it helps us reach more and more like-minded people like yourselves there. Getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena so we can all piece this puzzle together. Holding your hats for spinning the camera. I want to just... There we go, got the Pallades in shot there, so that's an interesting location as well there. And Amanda, good, I am glad to hear it there. I've not been in, as my daughter has started streaming. So I've been there, excellent. Hey, you'll have to send us a link. Well done. It's good to see that, and obviously have to support there. yeah, send us a share, and we'll come in and support that one if we're not streaming. And TE, good to see ya. And Team Chloe, how are you doing? Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. We've had a busy weekend. We've had a busy weekend, but we are here with all of you guys tonight, and the skies are clear enough. I mean, the clouds make it a little bit interesting, don't they? And they're not thick enough or dense enough to get in the way, really, are they, of seeing anything anomalous. So keep an eye out for that strange behaviour on screen there. We want to see those grid references pop up in the chat as soon as something interesting happens on screen there. And Carl as well, it was great to see your pets are there. Thank you, Carl, that's very, very kind. It took me ages to get Leanne to make the video. We might have to do a better one where you can actually see Ruby and Sophie a little bit clearer there. But we're doing some behind the scenes, this is what we're talking about over on the Patreon there. We're doing some behind the scenes. So we've done the setup, we will do the camera outside and the big aerial for the radio signal hunt. But we did the pets this weekend, a little introduction to the pets over there. That should be free, you don't have to pay to see those behind the scenes ones are there. And Amanda, thank you for the share as well there. Guys, if you are just joining us, we're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch here, live from Wiltshire, right in the heart of crop circle country here in the UK, and just down the road from Stonehenge. So these are the skies to be watching for the phenomena. Do say hello in the chat as well and give us a follow, because we do this basically every night. If it's clear or clear enough, we do this, the live UFO UAP Skywatch. If it's not clear, we do an alien radio signal hunt there, and we get the big dish out and we listen, hopefully, to hear ET saying hello. And we might switch over to this tonight when the moon is up enough. We point the camera up there, we see all the craters, all the details, there's some actual footage, and we talk about how weird the moon is. And if you're following, hopefully you'll get that notification when we go live. And Simon is in there. Arctic Thunder. I'll probably forget it. If you send me one, I will join in on that one. But everybody, go give Arctic Thunder? Go and give Arctic Thunder a follow there. And big up Wiltshire. Yeah. Well, I'm a newly Wiltshire based. Idilla is in as well there, so I just popped in to say hi, but off to bed. Oh, you're not well. Well, we're wishing you, and Alan's wishing you all to get better there, Simon. But thank you for popping in. Hopefully you'll feel better soon, and we can catch you in later on in the week there. Swindon. Oh, you're not far at all, are you? You're about 40 minutes up the road from us, I think. I went through Swindon, or just by Swindon earlier today. And where are we? Then there. Hello, Zena, as well. All cars day kidnapped a cow from an alcoholic farmer with a double barrel, and I've forgotten the controls. It's always an interesting way of saying hello. Good to see you in there, for as long as you're in. And GW, good to see you in tonight as well. Pine Coney, good too. How is everyone? Where are we? Right, anyway, sorry guys, thank you for those likes and shares. Oh, and Idilla as well, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
That's his first snacks of the night, he's very grateful for that. And it all goes straight back into the stream, if not Alan's belly there. Movie club was fun last. Oh yes, we did movie club. So, well, last night we did. We wasn't on. Again, I was at some family things, but still at 10 p.m. we did our Alien movie club. So once a month, our little Discord community all get together and watch the same alien-themed film. We vote on it first, and we watch the same alien-themed film together and chat along in the Discord. And it was it 1978's? Oh my god, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, there we go, and that was hilarious. The chat is always unhinged that we can't even repeat it on TikTok, but it was brilliant. If you want to join us for the next one, we haven't voted on it yet, the link is in our bio there. You're welcome to join us over there. Really cool personal experiences section with all of you guys putting in your first-hand accounts of the phenomena. Images, videos too, you can add to it, or just read through, or join us for the movie club there. Brock, is that Musk? Where's Musk? We haven't seen any Starlink tonight yet, though. And Jordan, what would you do if Alan was just sat at the end of your bed in the middle of the night? He does this. I'm trying to get off to sleep, and I see the bedroom door open. He creeps around. You just see those little antennae poke around. I go, Alan, no, not tonight. No probing, Alan. I need to sleep. And he goes back out there. Little frown on his face. Matt, welcome aboard. Where are you joining us from tonight? Where are we? There. Duh, 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 duh. Oh, no worries. Never apologise for the amount of awesome information you're putting on the Discord there up. I'm just not getting the time at the minute. I haven't been on Discord, I don't think, today at all. No, I think I did post one thing earlier, but I'm hoping to chill out a bit tonight and catch up on a few of those. If not, tomorrow is my day for clipping and getting through some things. But AUP is putting loads of awesome things in the Discord there. The latest news on Free Eye Atlas, plus loads of other interesting things relating to the UFO UAP topics it's worth checking out there. And what's the cluster in the middle? Good question. That is, I believe it's at the Pleiades cluster there. Part of Taurus, is it? Especially if he's wearing his perm. So yeah, that's a reference to the movie club there. That's probably the only PC one. Oh, and Kate's in over on the over on that platform there. Oh, you're doing the Christmas shopping. I have got one present to do, Kate. That's it. That's the last one I need to tick off there. And Ivy, how are we doing tonight? Good to see you in. We're doing all right. It was a lovely, clear night. And I tell you not, Ivy, I clicked go live, and then a cloud came in across the screen there. The frustration. It waits. The weather waits purely for me, I think there. You can see diddly squat. Oh, it was lovely, lovely and clear here. So, but the moon is up, and I don't think these clouds, not that I can even rotate the damn camera. Come on. Trying to see if we can find a thinner patch of sky. But we might be able to get the old moon lens on. I think the moon should be shining through these clouds enough. So maybe we'll switch over to doing a moon stream. Is that a gap in the clouds? A precious little window into the heavens there. Let's take, look how bright that is. Okay, so the moon is nearby. Look how bright that screen is. So I'm going to have to spin this back round. 7 left to do before Christmas. I am just worried now I've got that one left that I'm going to be totally... I'm just going to forget it totally there. And Harko's in the house. How are we doing, Harko? Sorry, I haven't been on Discord today. I'll have to check up the latest. Okay, right, it's gone fully cloudy. As long as it doesn't rain on the camera. We'll give it a second there. 7 left to do. That's not too bad. There. Piddling it down. Oh, God, I hope it doesn't rain on the camera. Wonder is it due to rains there? You jealous? Xmas shopping and sick pay aren't friends. No. Oh, God. Not this year, no. Definitely not there. And Ivy, thank you for the heart as well. Appreciate that. All the gifts sub to patrons do go back into the stream. And speaking of Patreon, we are going to be doing our next deep dive. That's going to be this coming Friday at 11 PM UK time. And that is going to be... Let me turn that. That's going to be the whistleblower that claimed to have worked to be a molecular biologist and working with the biologics, the genetics, the anatomy of the grey aliens there. And it's a very, very interesting. It's the one that we did for our first deep dive. And yeah, it was my favourite, and it wasn't recorded, so that's why we're doing it again. But a lot of you new guys to the Patreon, I think are going to enjoy that one. It's definitely my favourite. And again, if you're considering it, you can use the link in our bio. And it was free for the first month, so you can catch that one and our 2nd of December deep dive and watch back all of the last ones there. Haven't bought anything yet. Oh, we're that close to December, Amanda. That's going to catch up quick. And do you reckon it's cold in heaven? Oh, if it's so high up. Good question there. It depends how close to the sun, though. Could be a lot of that heat radiation there coming in. And Ivy as well, thank you for all the gifts. And Dilla.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Thank you for reaching out. And that Owen too, appreciate that, guys. I'm trashing you again with something new, yes. I like your updates, honestly. I did not know how much open source, what's the word for it, like, tools there are available. There is online radio scanners, there is online, you know, all these visualizations of the solar system and thing, and Harko just knows all of them. Like, there's just so much good stuff out there. How are we doing, Owen? Good to see you in there. Might treat myself to a new laptop for Crimbo's, one's got its last legs. Oh, right, for 100%. I was lasting a laptop, I think it was like 8 years old, and the keys weren't working on it, and I eventually, in March, I think I gave up. I went, right, I'm just going to go get a new damn laptop. And you don't realise how slow the old ones are. It's, yeah, if you're on it a lot, it is 100% worth it there. Best time of year with all the online deals and laptops. Yeah, it's a good point, actually, yeah. And that is a plus there, Raf. That is a very, very efficient financially there. Good, thanks. We're all good here. We're all good here, Owen. Hope you all are as well. They're joining us. So we're just fighting a little bit with the cloud at the second. We're going to see if that's going to pass. If not, we'll either switch over to the alien radio signal hunt, or if the moon is still popping through the clouds, we'll put the moon lens on and we'll do a moon watch for a little bit there, talk about how weird and wonderful the moon is. But make sure you're following us, guys, because we do this basically every night if it's clear, or we think it's going to be clear. We do a live UFO UAP Skywatch. If it's not, sadly, we do a live alien radio signal hunt, searching the galaxy, hoping to hear ET say hello. And Arthur, welcome aboard. Where are you joining us from there? DJ, how was having fun over there? It's always good, you know. You've got to put in the time to see. So yeah, no, it always goes too long. You know, it does make me late for the stream, but you know, swings and roundabouts. But that's all good. I hope you're well, DJ. Good to see you in as well there. Mikhail as well, and Owen, thank you for those gifts. And Alpha, I'm joining from UK, North Devon, Walsall. God, my words tonight there. Oh God, that is getting bright, isn't it? That's not too far from us. Have you seen anything else, anything in the skies yourself? Anything you cannot explain? Very ancient country there, Devon. I love it there. And Elle and Mikhail, thank you for the likes, guys. It's those likes and shares that helps us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourselves, getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena, so we can all piece this puzzle together. Right, that is now very bright. I'm going to switch us over quickly. Actually, I'm going to go check to see if the moon is still clear through these clouds. So bear with me. I'm going to leave you with Alan in his capable pause. All right. I'm going to leave you with Alan. But we will be back. Just going to check if the moon is up there. So 2 seconds.
It's me, Alan, the real star of the show.
Right, okay, the moon is just about visible through the clouds, so you're going to be with Alan for a little bit longer, and I'm going to struggle with the camera, see if we can get the moon in shot for you guys.
It's me, Alan, the real star of the show.
Oh, right, bad news. The moon just decided to go behind some really thick cloud as soon as I tried to do that. So give me 2 seconds, guys, and I will just bring that one up for you. Let me pause the stream for 2 seconds, guys. Wrong mouse, that's why. YouTubers, you can still deal with us here. Oh no, that is still running. Right, there we go. Almost. Right, that should be. Oh, one of those nights. Okay, sorry guys. I've still got to go pop downstairs and put the camera away before the rain comes in. But let's lower some of those down. There we go. So yeah, it looks like we're doing an alien radio signal hunt tonight. That's a bit frustrating. Hoping, just typical, wasn't it? Absolutely typical. There, Dawdle's in. How are we doing? Thank you for the gift there as well. DJ2 and Maya as well. Thank you guys for all those. Oh, in for the extras, Mikkel as well there. Sorry, I was trying to get the moon lens on, but we are definitely fighting it tonight there. Good to see you in, Maya. How are you doing? As well there, the limps. Yeah, definitely there. Dealing with Alan, who has taken over the bridge. Yeah, you got to watch him. It's that eye contact. It's telepathy. He's putting images in your head there. There, hydration. Actually, yes, that was my next job there. How is everybody now? Jammy, how are we doing? Oh my god, you passed it. Congratulations, Jammy. Brilliant that. That's very good news. The background spike is on form tonight. I noticed that earlier when I got it going. So yeah, but oh, and we are getting the slight spike on the hydrogen line. So this is what's interesting, guys. So actually, let me introduce what we are actually doing here tonight. Obviously, now we're not doing the live UFO UAP Skywatch. So now we're doing a live alien radio signal hunt here. We're searching what's called the hydrogen line. That's the yellow line at the top of the screen there. And it's the channel on the radio dial that scientists theorize that we're most likely to hear the hello, is anybody else out there message from another species. So yeah, we're looking for those alien radio signals potentially coming in from other stars. As the Earth rotates, our dish will rotate along with that, sweep across the sky, hopefully passing over a star with a planet's inhabited, sending us a signal there. And if it does, we'll see it nice clear at that yellow line on top of the screen. And then also this middle section above us will start to analyse any signals that come in. So yeah, that is what we are doing tonight. And Maya, thank you for feeding Alan.
Num num num, thanks guys.
Damo's in the house as well. Where are we in here? Bad. Oh, bad news. I hope, is that bad news? Or bad, is there a plane has gone missing and a radar? Oh, as well. Really? So, do you mean the Einstein-Rosen bridge? So, which is that's a wormhole. Wait a minute. What's this? This sounds interesting. There, Damo. How am I keeping? I'm all right. We're doing all right. We're fighting the weather tonight. It was lovely and clear. And literally the second I clicked go live, a cloud came across the screen. Within 5 minutes, just cloud. So I go to put the moon lens on the camera because we could still see the moon. As I'm putting the lens on, thick cloud rolls in, can't even see the moon. So now we're doing this. Share the news. Excellent. I haven't been on messages all day today. I've got family over this weekend, so I'm just about squeezing in the live. But I will check hopefully tonight after the stream. I'm hoping to get 5 minutes. That's very, very bad news. Very sad, but very interesting. Because does that connect at all to MH370? Because that was one of the theories behind that, wasn't it? you finally get on the air. Well, you're definitely one step ahead of us. Are you allowed to transmit? You have to let us know how it all goes. Have you got your setup for listening as well? It was a secret plane, just vanished. Oh, I will have to check it out. Thank you. I'll have a look at that one after the stream. If you are just joining us, we're doing a live alien radio signal hunt here. We're searching the stars, hoping to hear ET say hello there. As the Earth rotates, a dish will sweep across the sky, hopefully passing over a star with a planet that's inhabited and be sending us a signal here. We're listening on what's called the hydrogen line. That's the yellow line at the top of the screen, but it's also the channel on the radio dial where scientists think we're most likely to hear that message. Now, we have apparently heard interesting messages a few times in the past there, so most notably the WOW signal back in the late 1970s there, but there have been a number of other interesting candidate signals as well, and as the decades go on, it seems to be the frequency of these potential signals seems to be growing quite a bit there as well. So hopefully we're going to catch something there. So at the very top of the screen here, this is the live radio signals coming in across all these different frequencies or channels here. So we're seeing them live, all very dynamic, very up and down as they're coming in there. This middle section here is the analysis section. It's the same data, but it is displayed on averages rather than, you know, as is perfectly there. So we get to see these patterns, these trends. And for example, what we can see here, this little ridge is probably every now and again you do see a spike to match it, but because it's working on averages, it's showing it like this, and that means we're getting a little bit of interference coming there. So there's a little bit of a signal, but it does look like we are just touching on something right where we would hope to see a signal there as well. And again, you guys can't see it over on TikTok, but if you are anywhere else, we have a lot more analysis going on over the screen. Wait for the little image to load there, and you can see that you get to see the center part of it, but to the left there you can see the actual waveform analysis of the signal, and then to the right as well you're seeing information on any stars that are in range. And behind my little camera here as well is this live sky map, tells you where the dish is pointing and what local stars are in range there. A little bit of information on them. I don't think we've actually got any close by ones. This one is Zurak. We've not had this one in range before. This is a new star for us, guys. How long is that going to be? Maybe 20 minutes before Zurak gets in range there. We can see how far away it is there. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're looking out for these spikes. We have to pay attention because those spikes could happen at any point. Any signals will only be on screen for between 30 and 90 seconds there. That is how long, with the Earth's rotation there, that will be on, over and off of any targets. So they're very, very quick, and it's a bit of a lottery. We never know when, you know, are we going to be pointing our dish in the right location at the right time to get one of these signals. So fingers crossed there. And Spacewalkers, thank you for those.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Let me have another drink there. I've been drying up. Sorry, off the game tonight, having to switch format about 3 times there. And thank you for the roses as well there, Ivy. So yeah, that's what we are doing tonight. I didn't have a chance to check the news because otherwise we could have a bit of a chat about those things. That sounds very, very interesting, that one as well there. And I have noticed, Sam, that a while ago we used to see the spike in the radio wave for the background, but that's not there anymore. Now it's in the middle. Analysis picking it up. Yeah, so it was a clearer spike, wasn't it? It was like a much more noticeable spike, and I don't think we've had that interference signal since we've got this middle analysis layer, so I don't know quite how clearly that spike would show up in that section. Very, very interesting. Because it's a good point. I don't think you guys can see it. You might actually, no, I think you can see, because look, over, if you're on the other platforms there, if you're over on that one, or on that one, you'll see maybe this part of the screen here, we are getting something in here. It's coming from the waterfall there. But again, it's been with us the whole time, so it's probably interference again there as well. So many strange things going on. 100% at the second there. 100%. And Matt coming in with the stickers. I do love those stickers. Ivy as well. Oh my god, you're really feeding Alan there. Thank you.
Thank you for the alien pets, guys.
Oh, it's still going. You're going to have to get another one there. And B's in. How are we doing, B? Good to see you in. How was your Thanksgiving there? And B, thank you.
Thank you for the alien pet skies.
And Ivy's still going there. We do appreciate that. It all goes straight back into the stream there. And Nick, welcome aboard. Where are you joining us from tonight? Yeah, we do this every night, guys. So we're currently doing a live alien radio signal hunt here, searching the galaxy of a very large radio antenna, hoping to hear ET say hello. But when it is clear skies, this is what we're meant to be doing tonight, because we thought it was clear skies, we do a live UFO, UAP, Skywatch there. See all the weird and wonderful things flying around in the night sky. And if the moon's up full, there we go, that's some actual footage. We do a moon watch, we see all the weird and wonderful things going on around the moon, so we're always looking to get some evidence there. And IV 489, that is ridiculous, but thank you.
Nom, thanks,
Feeding
guys.
Alan there. We can do a Q&A with Alan now. We've definitely hit the goal there. And B, good, it was amazing. Big back the heck out of the holiday. Good, I like it there. Nick, Essex, I love it. We were from Essex until very now in Wiltshire. This is why we're doing this now. We're in the heart of crop circle country. But we were from Southend in Essex for many a years there. He's the new fed. He's definitely now fed. He's swollen. He's had his Thanksgiving dinner there. Yeah, definitely. I'm at the minute, I am just... You know when you just don't get any time, I don't know what way the wind is going at the second. Like, I have, back in the day when we first did the stream, and the streams were much busier, so, like, the actual load has gone down now. But I am just, like, so far behind on messages, the latest news. I'm just at the second. Making chili now, I love it there. And Alan is going to get fat with all those pets. Well, I think they're sugar-free. Oh, wait, no, he is getting fat, yeah. He's pulling on his little spacesuit there, suggesting that he's getting a bit tight there. Anything cool tonight? Oh no, just me struggling with the weather there, setting the camera off and not there. Tank's in as well, and as Ayop says there as well, don't forget to like it as well, because all of those likes and those shares, they help us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourselves, getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena, so we can all piece this puzzle together there. You never know who's going to come in and share their experiences with the phenomena. It is 100% awesome to these people that you come in, 100% important to just reach more and more people and hear everybody's experiences there. Take a vacation or a holiday. I can't afford one. No, I wouldn't. I do enjoy doing this. That is the thing. I actually do enjoy it. No matter the fact, the busier the better. Normally, it's just sometimes I juggle a few too many things at once. But when I do take the odd night off, I get bored. I generally get bored here there. I've asked for Alan. We want to see pics of your Alan when you get them. 100%. Have you been good enough though for Santa to bring one? I think so. There, guys. If you're just joining us, we're doing a live alien radio signal hunt here. We're searching the galaxy there, hoping to pick up a signal from a potential alien race there. As the Earth rotates, our very large dish will sweep across the sky, hopefully passing over a star that has a planet that's inhabited and is sending us a signal. If it does, it'll only be on screen for between 30 and 90 seconds. That is how long it'll take for that Earth's rotation there for the dish to sweep on over and off a target. If it does, though, it will come at the top of the screen there. That is all the live radio signals coming in across all the different frequencies there. But we're looking where that yellow line is. That is called the hydrogen line, and it is the channel on the radio dial that scientists theorize we are most likely to hear the hello is anybody else out there message. And we may have heard that just a few years ago. Most notably back in the 1970s there with the WOW signal, but there have been a few other very interesting candidate signals coming in there. So join us on our quest there for evidence there. All I know is last night was a blast and a good the movie club last night was brilliant. I always love our movie club and our deep dive. It was good fun. I mean, what better? I've got nothing better to be doing than that. That was hilarious. That was that last one at the end though, with the Scottish Alan in the kilt. That's all I'm saying. That sent me. That did there. And Damo, how long have we been doing this? Good question. So we started doing the Skywatches literally the last few days of June this year. And very quickly we realised with British weather I needed something else to do because it might be weeks between a stream. You know how we get these long runs of cloud. So we thought about doing this. But we started off with not really the right equipment for the first couple of weeks. We had to upgrade pretty quickly to make sure our equipment had a chance of hearing those signals, because these distances are so vast. By the time any energy from a signal reaches here, they're probably going to be quite faint. So you need to have really sensitive equipment to hear, hopefully hear those signals coming in. But so yeah, coming up to the 6 months actually demo, coming up to there. I've been bad, but I'm still getting Alan's cousin. It's an invasion, and this is how the invasion starts. You think you want an Alan. There are a lot of trouble there. Anything strange picked up so far, Stephen? Not yet. No, well, saying that, we have something strange, but it's more probably going to be in the world, the natural rather than alien strange, because we are getting this little ridge here, and we've had it before, a little bit more pronounced than that, but we think it's similar to this ridge, some sort of interference signal, maybe something going on up there in the stars. Probably not alien, but still a little bit interesting there. And B, when's our next deep dive? Good question. So the next deep dive is going to be this coming Friday at 11 PM UK time. We're going to be over on Patreon. We're going to be looking at the whistleblower that claims to be a molecular biologist and working with the alien biologics, their anatomy, their genetics, and all that sort of stuff. It was the first deep dive we ever did. It was absolutely amazing. There, Leanne as well. Thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
He's definitely well fed now. Yeah, he was. This was the first one we ever did there, but it wasn't recorded, so we were desperate to do a rerun of that. But if you do use the link in our bio there, you can join us for free. That you don't have to pay. It's the first month is free, and you'll be able to check out that deep dive and another one, and then watch all of the past ones that are available there as well. And they are a total laugh. I do like those ones. I'm loving the stickers there, guys. And if you do like our stream stickers, we've only got a couple left, but in our TikTok shop, we actually have the physical stream stickers there as a little bit of a novelty. How are you doing, Lisa? Good to see you in there. Maya, I think it has. It's coming up to it. And Nick, what would happen if you did pick up any signals? Would you report them to anyone? Nick, good question. So normally the process, we're not in the club, essentially. Normally, if it's one of the big lands like SETI, somebody's got a very large radio telescope there, what their process is to ring up one of their mates with another large radio telescope there and go, can you point it at this star? Are you going to get a signal? It's the first point to confirm that, if two distant telescopes there are converging on the same object, getting the same signal, you can be pretty confident that that's the source. And that's where a lot of the signals that we've had come in, that's where they've fallen short, that they haven't been detected or noticed in time to get somebody else to get that second confirmation in there, because otherwise there could be something passing in between you and that star giving you that signal. So for us, we'd really have to just record the data and publicize it ourselves. That's really the best one there. We might need to get a big red phone. What do you reckon, guys? Big red phone. I think we need to get a big red phone. Don't know who would call with it. Alan is overfed. It's the size of a large turkey now, just in time for Christmas there. Somebody make that one. It's a very good question, Nick. It's a very good question. What do we do with our next stage? And to be honest, I hadn't considered that. I was so focused on, can we get the signals? Can we get the evidence? I hadn't thought that far ahead there. And Mikhail as well, thank you for feeding Alan.
Thank you for the alien pets, guys.
Going off for the night. I've got an early morning tomorrow. I'll see you now. Ivy, thank you so much, as always, for being awesome and being in the stream there. I hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow. We'll be on tomorrow evening if you feel like joining us. I would love to see you in. And Alan says hello too there. But have a good day. Loving the stickers there, Maya too. Where are we in the other chat as well? I've been neglecting you guys there. Keep me up to, you will 100% keep me up to date. I think you're going to have to do me a presidential briefing. Prepare it for me every morning and I can check in. As the Starlink you saw live. Oh, we saw a Starlink, a couple of absolutely phenomenal to see it there. Can you I can't on here at the minute. I haven't got a way of bringing them up. We used to, but we don't now, sadly. We get bored too when you have a night off and end up down a hyper-focus rabbit hole. Hey, but at least something comes out of it. Some extra information there as well. And Movie Club is proper chat. It really is. Our Movie Club is something special there. So guys, definitely make sure you join our Discord for that one. You're all welcome. So not only we've got the usual stuff there, App does a cracking job of putting in the latest UFO news, but also Free Eye Atlas, a lot of the stuff around that there, but we've got an alien themed movie club where once a month we all vote on a new alien themed film, and it was Friday, wasn't it? So it's last Friday of the month we watch it, and it was Invasion of the Body Snatchers. We haven't voted on next month's yet, but it is absolutely hilarious, so do join us all for that one as well. And speaking of which, if you want to see a bit more of the screen, we are at The Thing UFO on both of those other platforms as well. You can see there, you actually see a lot more analysis going on, or when we're doing the UFO watch, you see more of the sky, and it's always good as a backup because TikTok does tend to throw a sulk every now and again and throw us off there. Nemo's in, how are we doing? Thank you for the heart there. But yeah, make sure you're following us, guys. We do this every night if it's clear, as we thought it was going to be earlier. We do a live UFO UAP Skywatch there, see all the weird wonderful things flying around in the night sky. If it's not, we do this, the live alien radio signal hunt, or if the moon is up full, there's some footage from our last moon watch there. We get the moon full screen, see all the craters, all the details, and talk about how weird the moon is there. Exciting news from Voyager overnight. I saw the post, I didn't get a chance to read it though. The orbs were all over New Jersey Beach again last night from about 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. Is there any correlation tank with the activity? Like, social events, calendar events, any reason, or is it just every now and again that they happen there? Have you watched A Terror in the Sky? I recognise the name. I think I have, but I can't remember it. What was it there? We would all run around. We'd all run around squealing if we picked up a signal. Oh, we 100% would. 100% would. There. Still never seen Starlink. I think my brain is auto-tuned to avoiding anything Musk-related. I feel ya. But it is phenomenal to see, isn't it? Hopefully, we've seen it on here. Were you not in on the stream when we caught Starlink a couple of times? Cold storage. Oh, no, I have seen the trailer for that one. There, that does look good. It's there. Do we have the voting up for them? I haven't done the poll, actually. I'll do that one tonight. We'll get the next round of Movie Club suggestions up there so we can all vote on those. Hello to the YouTube chat, and keep the room tidy. Yeah, for Mayor there, keep it tidy. But I think it's all good. I can personally attest it is fun, and the deep dives are fascinating. I think they're great. I like doing this, but it doesn't make a nice change. Getting to scratch the old grey matter there. All good. I am glad to hear it there, Nemo. I'm glad to hear it. Getting too close to Sunday though already, aren't we? Then back to work there. I think the orbs may be other countries' tech, as we are almost in war. I mean, it could well be. It's definitely a reasonable explanation, or at least for some of it. I've heard some interesting ones around that, maybe there's a network of these orbs or these spheres going around, sort of a planetary defense mechanism there. So then when there is any war, any conflict, they're always around monitoring and preventing it from going nuclear or anything like that. So maybe there's a little bit of everything going on, but where are we there? And Greg, how you doing? Lots of activities worldwide. Check out the South America. It's buzzing. I'm so out of touch with the news this weekend. It sounds like it's all kicking off and I've not caught anything. Or are we doing Age of Disclosure up? Good question there. I think we do need to do Age of Disclosure. It's just goddamn expensive, so I was delaying it. And now I've done Christmas shopping, so I want to delay it until January. But I think we probably should do that as a community. Maybe we'll do... I've got to look at... because actually... So... Right, calendar time. Let me get the calendar up. Hold on. Let's have a look. Where are we? Let's have a look here, because I do know one deep dive is going to clash. Where are we? Right. Okay, so we've got our deep dive next Friday. That's going to be the 5th. So then the 19th will be the second deep dive this month over on Patreon. I haven't decided the subject for that one, but I am away on the 19th. So either I've got to try and do the deep dive while I'm at my old man's, or we do it on the 18th, the Thursday night. I haven't decided which way is the best for that one. The last Friday is going to be the 26th of December. So that's going to be, Movie Club will be the 26th, so Boxing Day. Is there an alien Christmas film that could fit for that one? Maybe. So yeah, that's what the schedule is looking like. God, there's something all the time. And Ayap, you had a fantastic suggestion, didn't you, about going maybe for one of our deep dives, or multiple of these deep dives, we could go through the actual transcripts from the Apollo communications that weren't released. Well, they're publicly released, but nobody kind of knows about. The recordings weren't ever aired, so I think we could do a real good, like maybe like a second deep dive. We could do that one every other week or something, start to go through those transcripts and see what is going on, or what maybe went on there during those Apollo missions, if there's anything else that may have happened there. And I'm yet to get into the festive season. I'm not even my decorations up. Tick as well. Thank you for the heart. Appreciate that. All goes back into the stream there, helping us improve what we do. Same as the Patreons. They need time with the family. And let's do the Thursday. It probably... Yeah, I'll have to confirm, but probably will have to do the Thursday for that one. I think you might be right with that. The other solution is if I just get all of the family to sign up to the Patreon, I could hit 2 birds with 1 stone with that, couldn't I? A-Up 19th X is worth it. Well, I think then that settles it, A-Up. I think it's going to have to be the 18th. It's going to have to be the Thursday for our deep dive then. So I think that one goes for that one. Where are we? Sorry guys, I've totally been neglecting the tubes. There is a large underground canyon, and they transit into deep water. Definitely heard a lot about the USO side of things, the unidentified submerged object angle there. The drones are Skynet. We need to find John Connor. It's getting very close to that, isn't it? It is. This is scary. It can be. A Tesla deep dive. Not Tesla. It was good to an Apollo deep dive there. Did I say Tesla? And yes, that would be good. I lost myself in the photos today. Oh, I could see how you could there. Evening, Paul. Good to see you. How are we doing there? Ah, Leanne, you and Nate are going to bed there. Well, good night, Nate. And thank you for coming to stay with us this weekend. We've had a lovely time. Alan says hello if you're still watching there, Nate. Did you see Atlas change course? I didn't see that. I knew there were some sort of slight changes here or there, but I haven't seen anything. To be honest, I haven't been up to date at all in the UFO world. I've got no excuse. I have been sent various articles. I just haven't had time. Yeah, so I haven't. How much has it changed course by? Is it like a substantial amount? And B as well, I'd like a deep dive on the interdimensional beings, angels and demons. Oh, good one, yeah. I mean, yeah. So we've done, what have we done? So we've done the greys potentially being us in the future. We've done and we're doing again the molecular biologist there that actually talks about the greys, but in a different sort of sense there. So we're covering ET. We're covering, the extratemporal. We have to look at the ultra ones there, the extra dimensions and things like that. Excuse me. God, I was really fighting that yawn and almost lost it there, didn't I? All good. Got me down to hospital. Oh no. Oh God, that's a bit full on there, Paul, isn't it? Well, we wish your dad the best there. Hope for a speedy recovery. There. That's never good, especially this time of year. Feel for you guys that. And it's changed to an exact path to the point where Jupiter's gravity takes control from the sun. Okay, so it's an interesting, it's one of these, because one of the earliest things was the projected path through the solar system was already of a high coincidental standard there, but now if there is an adjustment, maybe it's smaller, so we can't go, oh look, it's very dramatic, it's 100% under its own propulsion there, but the new path it is on could be very interesting in its own damn right there. Another little coincidence there. Deep dive in the planets and the moons. I mean, yeah, that's not a bad shout as well there. I have to open up the list to you guys there. Happy to do some legwork. I might need your help for that. I might actually need it. Where are we over on the tubes? And how are we? Jammy, you're still over with us on that platform? Oh, we need a Tesla. Oh, what about to me like an old Tesla, as in like a Nikolai Tesla? Deep dive, maybe there. And you're seeing UFO flare up over Florida beaches now too. I need to switch to talk so I can log in to the camera. I'm going to check. Oh, excellent. Well, let us know if you can see anything on the screen there for that one. Damo as well, thank you for the gifts, appreciate that. All goes back into the stream there, helping us improve on what we do. If you are just joining us tonight, we're doing a live alien radio signal hunt. We are searching the galaxy, hoping to hear ET saying hello there. We've got a very large radio antenna, and as the Earth rotates, it will sweep across the sky, hopefully passing over a star that may be inhabited there and sending us a signal. If we do pick something up, it'll only be on screen for between 30 and 90 seconds there. That is how long it takes with the Earth's rotation for us to sweep on, over and off a target. But we are searching the hydrogen line. That's the yellow line at the top of the screen there. It's the channel on the radio dial that scientists theorize we are most likely to hear ET say hello if they ever send that message. But they may have already sent it. We may have detected it a handful of times. Most notably the WOW signal back in the 1970s. That was one of the best. But there have been more since, and the frequency of these potential signals does seem to be picking up somewhat. My favourite one is the Ross 128 signal there. Now that, again, it was a look to be an intelligent signal, so non-organic, not a naturally occurring radio signal, because nature is very, very noisy in radio. No, this was appearing to be a technological signal coming from a very close by neighbouring star, Ross 128, which is a red dwarf planet about 11 light years away from us, I believe there, so not too far. It's on our street in stellar terms there. And what's really, really interesting, other than its proximity, is that we know that there are exoplanets in orbit, so planets around that star. And what's very, very interesting is that we know one of those, at least, is within the star's habitable zone. So a place where that signal could well have come from. And Maya as well, thank you for the feeding Alan there.
Thank you for the alien pets, guys.
He's stuffed. Oh, Alan.
Remember to join our Discord. Link in our TikTok bio.
Thank you, Alan. Definitely do check us out there. TikTok as well. It changed to a... Oh, no, I've done that one. And Ayup's over here now. How are we doing? And Ozzy, how are you doing tonight there? Have you seen the new doc? Things are happening behind the curtains for sure. I haven't seen it yet, but I am excited too. And I think you're 100% right there. These people are incredibly credible, and there's a lot of them. You know, it's not like back in the day where we were told, oh, it's just the odd weird person that has a UFO sighting. No, there's a lot of us weirdos, but no, there is everyday folk there. There are people from all walks of life, very serious, very senior military and intelligence and governmental officials there that have all claimed to have direct experience with the phenomena there and these programs. Like, I don't get how they can still deny these things. Loving the stickers there. Alan's rolling for spacewalk. He's going to need his spacewalkies tonight, I tell you. He's stuffed. There, and Kate coming in with the shares. Thank you, Kate. All of those shares and those are likes there, and the hashtags, you guys tapping away, helps us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourselves, getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena, so we can all piece this puzzle together there. Now, weirder than me, mate. And me. I mean, look at me. I spend my evenings in a bright green room, listening to static there. We're up to a date there, but yeah. So that is what we are doing tonight. Disclosures in there. Lele as well. KT, how are we doing tonight? And I think that is up to date. Where is everybody joining us from tonight? What's our little map of coverage there? And up as well. Thank you for feeding Alan.
Num num num. Thanks, guys.
Oh, and Alan.
Follow us now, or I'm sending the mothership.
Only slightly threatening there. Katie, do you have evidence of time travel? Brilliant one, actually. Not directly there. It's a very interesting train of thought there. So we know, obviously, space and time are sort of linked there, and a lot of what we cover, we did one of our deep dives on real-life warp drive technology, and essentially, if you are building a UFO or anything that's going to use warp drive, that's going to use gravity as propulsion, you're essentially building a time machine at the same time. It's not quite like the ones we'd see in the movies where, you know, you set your date and time and you can just go there, but you are heavily influencing time as well, and you're doing both at the same time. So there is technically ways to detect those gravitational fluctuations there, which would then also be affecting time. So we don't detect it at the minute, even as a species, sadly, which I think we should be looking out for evidence of people using that. So that's a very, very good angle. So are you particularly interested, Katie, in time travel then? Have you got any interesting angles on that? I'd love to hear about that. And DJ as well, I'm going to be spending my evenings ghost hunting soon, DJ. I want to know all about that, and you got to let us know. You're going to be streaming it so we can all join in and have a look at that, so that's going to be really cool. I would honestly love to do more of that sort of stuff, but I'm part Scooby-Doo and part stuck in the middle of nowhere. There. Kate, that's why I'm joining you from. Hell. Is it nice and toasty? At least you don't have to spend a lot on the old energy prices there, Kate. And Katie, thank you for the rose. That's very, very kind. Do appreciate all of that. It all goes back into the stream. There is that at least. It's the only silver lining. Rafsovsky. Well, thank you, Raf, as always, for joining us. Sorry, on a bit later, but we're going to be probably shifting our times to start 9 to 11 UK time. Seems to be a little bit more busier at those times, and it saves me I can actually eat probably before I get on stream then. So we're going to try that on probably for next week. But hopefully we'll see you later. Raf, I hope you have a good Sunday. There, Avalon Harbour, Catalina Island, is a good live cam to keep an eye on. That's where the tear in the sky was invested. That's where I know it from. It's the guys that detected, wasn't it? They were looking out over Catalina, weren't they? And they detected the anomaly. I think that's what I'm going to... What's the name of the guys? They've got the camper van and all the radar equipment and everything. It's awesome there. Tank. No, yeah, I know. Casper site, yeah. Funny guy. But nice, Raf, there. Got to wait till after Christmas, especially for the IR video camera. Oh, good. I mean, you're going to step ahead of us there. We haven't even got a bloody IR camera. That honestly, I love all of that side of things, so I'm excited to see those ones. And Kate as well, coming in for the shares there. Saves the heating bills as well. Exactly. Which are bloody expensive at the minute there. Our bedtime for Maya. Well, thank you, Maya, for joining us again. I hope you are well. Go check out all of our messages. Hopefully when I come off of the stream tonight, kind of catch up a bit there. But I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow as well there. Thank you for feeding Alan, taking him for walkies there. And Damo, I'd like to know, can they detect UFOs in the seas? So, they must be able to detect it to some degree, because there are these reports, aren't there, of like, submarines that on sonar they're pinging these objects moving. So they must have like a degree, in the same way that we can detect them in the air, but just not constantly. And yes, that's the one. They could see it, but none of the radar picked it up. It's unexplained. Very, very interesting. See, we are always, aren't we, finding ourselves in this territory lately, which is, there is something anomalous, there is something interesting, something that mainstream explanations just do not do justice. But how do we take it to that next level? And I can understand how we can't, look, I'm an amateur in a bright green room here, but I can understand how we can't necessarily take it to the next level. But yeah, everybody's having this trouble, isn't it, of pushing it over the next line. Net Mikhail, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
In answer to your question, won't be streaming, but we'll be uploading here. And YouTube, well, tag us. I want to see it, DJ. The one thing I tell you what I love about streaming is I said no editing. We edit for clips, but minimal edit. Oh my god, that's the bane of my work life. Editing, listening to the same thing 4 times in a row. Awesome, DJ. I'm looking forward to that. They pinged an object the size of a football field. 200 knots an hour. It was moving. That is crazy, but fits in, doesn't it? This football field size comes up quite regularly, doesn't it? As for sightings. Right, I've just remembered I've left the camera outside and those clouds are rolling in, so I'm partly worried that it's going to be getting rained on. So I'm going to leave you with Alan briefly, and I'm just going to bring the camera inside so we don't have to worry, and then we'll stay on the stream for another half an hour. So back in a second, guys. Alan, can you take over? Go in your spaceship.
It's me, Alan, the real star of the show.
Alan, you've been good. I hope he was well behaved, guys. Hope he wasn't up to too much trouble there. So just in time, it was spitting, so we saved the camera slightly. Right, where are we? It could be in the Mariana Trench, as it's 6.8 miles deep from the top to the bottom. That is crazy, isn't it? Those depths, absolutely crazy. And Darrow, maybe we are using the wrong equipment for detecting UFOs. There's definitely a good argument to be had there. Like, we can get fragments, we can get bits every now and again, but it doesn't seem to be consistent, does it? So are we missing out on something here? My unfit self there. I'm about to have a quiet pant running up the stairs. So yeah, like, are we missing out on something with the equipment that we are using? There are a few other little gadgets. People talking about sort of electromagnetic detectors there, sort of gravitational detectors, potentially things that we could start to employ here. You'll get some good stuff with an IR camera. I think you will. I've heard so much about the IR as well. And Bristol, how are we doing there? Have you seen the new Stephen Greer documentary? Not the Stephen Greer one, which was, what's the new Stephen Greer one called? I know everybody's talking about Age of Disclosure at the minute, but that's not Greer, is it? No, we're up to date on everything there. So yeah, love that. Oh yeah, that's not a Greer one, is it? That one, but it's everybody's talking about it. I think it's going to be fantastic, isn't it? Like, honestly, having that many people back to back, like, you know, they're so credible, they're so experienced. You know, it totally blows the narrative that it's just all of the crazy weirdos, isn't it, out of the water there. My only gripe with this new Age of Disclosure is that it's a fantastic film that the people that need to see it. The people that need to see it are the ones that don't know they need to see it, and they're very much unlikely to try it for the price that it is available at the minute. Like, hey, I don't mind paying our way, but they're not interested in aliens. They're not going to pay the money, are they, to see it? So I think that's what's going to be frustrating. Hopefully it'll do some more when it eventually goes on free to watch there. Hi, oh, it's cloudy then. Sadly, JJ, it is cloudy. It was crystal clear, absolutely crystal clear, until I literally clicked go live. As soon as I did, a cloud came across the screen. 5 minutes later, full clouds. So sadly, we are doing this for the next while. But yeah, what's the weather looking like coming up for tomorrow? What are we looking like? What is this week ahead looking like for Skywatch potential? Okay, so tomorrow. Oh yeah, tomorrow it's 7 o'clock tomorrow night. As soon as it gets dark, clouds come in. So tomorrow night is probably going to be a very strong no, unless that changes. Potential for Tuesday. Tuesday's looking clear for a bit there. Maybe Wednesday. Might get a couple in this week. What's the main weather forecast saying? Right. Yeah, Monday night is torrential. Tuesday, rain. Yeah, hit and miss. But we might get a couple of opportunities for Skywatch, this week. Hopefully, there. It's unlikely it's going to tell us anything we don't already. Yeah, I think Age of Disclosure. It's a brilliant one. Not for us. Like, we mostly know, I think, all of this sort of stuff. It's great for that mainstream, the people that haven't made up their mind, they haven't really thought too much about it, that they take their news from, the mainstream still, your day-to-day folk going around there, but therefore they need very limited barriers to being able to see it. They need it served up, and they need to not really have a paywall there. Loads of TR3B sightings in Scotland recently. Really, Bristol. Now, I do love that, because it's TR3B. It's meant to be this reverse-engineered craft. And it would make sense, because Scotland as well was historically sort of used for those long-range planes as a sort of a stop-off there and a refueling point. So not that the TR3B would need a refueling point, but the Americans are familiar with stopping by there. So maybe it's connected to all of the activity that is going on in Europe and stuff at the minute there. I love that as well. Oh, signal dropped. Hopefully it's not too bad for you now there. What about skinwalkers? A good question. I don't really know much about skinwalkers. Not something that comes up a lot, but I do find it interesting, the little I do know. Or the little I've heard, I should say. I saw X a minute pop up. You know about skinwalkers. To fill us in for those ones. But yeah, if you are just joining us, we're doing a live alien radio signal hunt tonight. We are searching the hydrogen line. That's the yellow line, sorry, at the top of the screen there. The channel on the radio dial the scientists theorise we're most likely to hear. The message, hello, is anybody else out there from an alien civilization? And we may have heard it a handful of times over the years, most notably the WOW signal back in the 1970s. All of the hallmarks of an intelligent signal, not from this earth, but it is not the only one by any means there. So that's what we really, really want to be catching tonight there. And do you think Trump will do full disclosure soon? I think it's possible. I think he's possibly our best option out of all of them that would have been. I don't know if he will. I don't think he's necessarily massively keen on it, but hopefully he'll need to do it. Hopefully he'll need the distraction, or he'll want the vanity points there for doing it, for being the one. I think we've got our best odds with Trump, but I don't know if it's guaranteed there. Skinwalker Ranch Season 6 was insane. I think I started on Season 6 the other day, actually. Is that the one where they've got that, the new compound? Like, it's like a big shipping container, isn't it? With all the fence around it. It's their ark, I think they call it. Is that Season 6? Only released the other day that I've been half watching Skinwalker Ranch. Maybe I'm not on that one then, if it's a new one there. Hubs has it on every day since he's been off work. Is he into it too? That's good. If so, you can share. I like that as well. I agree. There, Bristol. And Mark, how are you doing there? Have you found anything? We haven't found a signal, no, but we've found lots of visual sightings when we're doing our live UFO Skywatches. Lots of visual ones. And Susie Q, the Mesa. Yes, am I saying that right? Yeah, the Mesa. Sorry, Mesa. Yeah, that's very, very interesting. What do we think, actually? If we're going into a Skinwalker Ranch territory, let's go fully in here for you guys that do watch it. What do you think is under the mesa? Do you think it's like a historical UFO there? Do you think there is a portal there? It's just a way in and out, or there's maybe enough energy that allows people in the area then to utilize those things? What is going on there? I always like the idea of something buried there. Dark Digger. Ooh. Excuse me. Thank you for the likes there. It's those likes and the shares that helps us reach more and more like-minded people like yourselves, getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena, sharing our experiences. The better, the more we can all piece this puzzle together. The ancient Stargate. I mean, I would love that, Kate. But if you watch the Stargate series, you'd know having two on Earth would just cause too many confusions there. So is it going to be the Egypt one, or is there one under the mesa there? You think there's something underneath? Yeah, I do. I wonder how mesas are formed, like geologically there, and if that could give us an indication of if it would have been something that was put there, or was it something that ancient that has kind of just been incorporated into the landmass over time. Who was it the other day that was talking about the idea of a sort of a genetic arc? How you might sort of seed life out there in the universe. You know, these sort of automated arcs that just fly out there through space, find a suitable planet, and then just kind of release life there. And not like Noah's Ark, where, you know, a giraffe sticks its head out and has a wander, but maybe in that real basic sort of a single cell level there, and kind of lets it all going. And imagine if we found that arc, that delivery vessel. Didn't watch Stargate, so I didn't know there was theories there. Yeah, oh man, Stargate's a cracking one. You got it, especially the original film. That was good. I don't think it's Stargate good with its quality of Stargate, Star Trek good with its, like, Star Trek is very good at kind of sort of asking a lot of philosophical questions, you know, so it has some really interesting hard sci-fi. Stargate is more stories within stories, but the main one that it pitches is this, you know, the gods of old were actually aliens and that was used to control us, and there were physical stargates. I love that series, and it's coming back apparently. Something is defo buried there. Not sure if it's not of this world or if it's reversed engineered tech. Okay. So I've got the reverse engineered angle. I like it. I would sell my kidney to go to Skinwalker Ranch. I mean, do they do tours? Well, we'll do a little tour bus. We'll rent out a tour bus. We'll do the Gates of Area 51, and then we'll go to Skinwalker. I was watching Mystery Channel today, and it was on about a witness writing down code. Okay. There's always a way out. There's always a way. The amount of places I have got myself in through indirect ways, there's always a way. We'll get there. And Moonlight, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow where you're joining us from tonight there. We're doing a live alien radio signal hunt today. Hoping to hear E.T. say hello. Damo as well, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate those. It all goes back into the stream if Alan doesn't eat them. That is there. And it got decoded, Susie, to their pinpointed places in the world. Where was so they had a sighting and then, you know, there was a message and decoded. I heard once at Rendlesham, the Rendlesham Forest incident, one of them apparently got binary code. Excuse me, you got a binary code download. But I don't know of the others. So yeah, is there? Where was this one, Susie? I'd like to hear that one. Oh, it was that one. Excellent. And Moonlight UK, excellent. Well, we're UK based as well. We are down in Wiltshire, just down the road from Stonehenge, but right in the heart of Crop Circle country. So it's particularly useful when we do our live UFO Skywatches, which is what we're meant to be doing tonight until the clouds roll in. We see all the weird and wonderful things flying around in the night sky there. But for now, we are doing our live alien radio signal hunt. You never know. It's a bit of a lottery. You never know when you're going to pass over a planet that is sending a signal, the right place and right time. But statistically, the more we do it, our odds increase. Or Zorak is right on the cusp now of being in range. So behind me, guys, you can't see it, TikTokers, but if you join us at the Thing UFO on both of those places, you'll get to see a bit more on the screen. There's more analysis going on because you can only see that middle bit. See, there you go, it's just showing you there. So behind me is a live star map, and it shows you where a dish is pointing and what close by stars are in range. And a new star for us, one we haven't ever scanned before, is literally on the cusp of that radius there, called the Zorak. Oh, there it goes, just come in range there, 221 light years. We don't know of any exoplanets around it, but that's probably not because there aren't any planets in orbit. It's just our limitations of our technology there. There we go. Well, we've the first one. First time we've got this. So let's see if as it now passes and gets closer to the center of our dish there, do we get any signals here from Zorak? So at 221 light years, that means that at the speed of light, which is what radio waves travel at, it will take 221 years for a potential signal to reach us here. So, and the power requirement is a phenomenal amount here. 549.37 gigawatts of power would be required to send that radio signal for us to be picking that up here. So let's keep our eyes out, keep our eyes on the ball there. And Moonlight, thank you for those gifts. That's very, very kind. Appreciate that. And it all goes back into the stream there, helping us improve what we do there. There we go. Was that one excellent? Yeah, I remember hearing a little bit about it. I can't remember the specifics of the message, but other than it ended with a date in the future, which kind of implied that they were future humans potentially, that the message came from there. But if you are just joining us, so we're doing a live alien radio signal hunt today. Hoping to hear ET say hello on the hydrogen line. That's a channel on the radio dial that scientists theorize are most likely to hear the message. Hello is us out there from an alien race. Now, in the past, the yellow line at the top of the screen there, in the past we have had a number of interesting signals come through. Most notably, yeah, there we go, that is a word. The WOW signal there, probably the most famous, and rightly so. It's a very good candidate signal, as in the late 70s. But there have been other signals, and the frequency of these potential signals being detected seems to be going up as well. It used to be once every few decades. They're very, very rare. And then it kind of became every decade. And then it's multiple times now, I think, per decade, to the point where there is one signal that is rumoured to be constant. If you have a large enough dish, which sadly ours isn't, you can point it to them and just hear this signal constantly. Scientists are always arguing about this, but they haven't been able to disprove it or debunk it, as far as I am aware of this one. But what's really interesting about that particular signal is that apparently it's coming from our closest neighbour there, Proxima Centauri. Very, very interesting. Now, is that exciting, the fact that there could be intelligent life at the nearest star over, or is it terrifying? Is it absolutely terrifying that there could be an intelligent race? Because if they are sending us radio signals, they are at the very least close to us. Because what are we, 100 odd years into radio technology? So on that technological development tree there, at the very least, they're within decades of us technologically, if not much, much further developed there. And then that poses a whole lot of other questions there. But that's not the only one we've had signals from locally. A star called Rossa 128, a red dwarf star about 11 light years from us. So it's still on our stellar street there, very close neighbour. Red dwarf star there. But we know of exoplanets, so planets that are in orbit of that star. We know of a handful around that star, and we apparently got a signal from that was detected a couple of times. And what's really, really interesting about that is that we know that at least one of those exoplanets is within the habitable zone of that star. So close enough, but not too close, basically, for enough heat to hit that planet, for liquid water to be able to exist, and therefore life as we know it potentially forming and surviving. So very interesting actually having a signal with a base of a source of where it could be coming from. Idilla's in again. How are we doing, Idilla? You're back. We're still here. We're still ploughing away. Hopefully hearing the message. We never know. It's a bit of a lottery. We never know when we're going to be passing over those stars at the right place at the right time. But the more we do it, again, those statistical odds do increase there, because we are searching roughly the same patch of sky every night at roughly the same sort of time. You know, we're putting in the hours there. We're going, right, because it's not just point it at the star, oh, we can hear it and we can't. These signals that we're talking about detecting here are very high-powered, conscious transmissions there. They're purposely reaching out, asking to see if there is anybody else out there. It's not just them, you know, their radar necessarily, or their television shows or anything like that we're talking about. No, these are very high-powered, purposeful transmissions reaching out to see if there are other civilizations out there. That's what we're looking for. So they probably wouldn't be sending them all of the time, and so if so, what frequency would they be sending these signals? Would it be monthly? Would it be yearly? And then if so, well, how long is their month? You know, our months are dictated by our orbits, you know, so our years, our seasons. How would we know these things? So you've got to put in the hours, you've got to keep looking there. How do you receive signals, Nick? Brilliant question there. So what we're doing is we've got a very large radio dish out in the garden there. When we put it up, it confused my neighbours. They all wondered what sort of TV shows I was trying to pick up, and I didn't have the heart to tell them I'm looking for aliens. But yeah, we've got this very large dish basically, and it comes in, and then the signal gets filtered and amplified. So we kind of dip down as much of that background noise as possible, and then amplify the frequency range that we do really want to hear, because we're looking on a very particular frequency range. This one here, the hydrogen line, because that is where scientists theorize we're most likely to hear that message. Out of all of the channels on the radio dial, the hydrogen line is the most likely place for that message to be put. So once it's come through, we've filtered it all out there, then it comes into the computer here, and that's what you're seeing at the top screen here. This is, it's called software-defined radio. So basically we plug in the radio to the computer via USB, and it's showing us all the signals coming in live over all of those channels. So yeah, if we saw a signal, it'd spike up about here, and then it would come through to this middle section, which is the same, but it displays the data a little bit differently. It's the analysis section, and because it works on averages rather than all these dynamic up and down peaks, we can see patterns and trends. Like we can see these undulations, we can see this little ridge here, which is actually some interference, which you can't really see here because they're infrequent spikes. But you can see it displayed here in all the colours. If they go red, that's when it's of interest. Every now and again you'll see a big red box pop up, and that is the microsignal analysis there. That is basically the system looking in this background noise, because if there's a really quiet signal that's not louder than this background, it's going to get lost in all of that noise, and the chances are over these distances, by the time a signal reaches us, it could well get very, very lost. So that is, it's looking into that to see if there's any fragments of those signals that we can pull out there. So yeah, that's how we're doing it there. And Damo, okay, going to sleep now. Best luck. Thank you, Damo. Well, good to have you in as always. Hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow night as well. Marcus, how are we doing? How is your weekend going? Where are we there? Sam, do you watch Thomas Fessler? No, I haven't heard of Thomas Fessler. What sort of things does Thomas do? I haven't actually heard of that one. There you go, there's the microsignal analysis there. So it's looking for fragments of a signal there. Not a whole signal, we haven't got the technology to pull that out amongst all the background noise there, but we're looking for those fragments, maybe repeating patterns there, signs of modulation or encoding, anything that could give us a clue that there may be something else going on there. I mean, you've got to think of it, it's like going into a really crowded hall. You know, lots of voices, lots of noise, music in the background. You can't, it's so noisy, you know it's going on, you know this conversation, but you can't pull out what the conversation is saying. It's kind of like that. It's going, yeah, I can tell there's a human voice, they're having a conversation, I just can't quite clearly hear what it is. That's what that red box is trying to do there. Oh, good, I'm glad to hear it, Marcus. Glad to hear it there. And thank you for feeding Alan.
Num num num, thanks guys.
Alan very much appreciates that. What if some radio signals just have interference? Well, you're on the money there, because there is a lot of interference there, and it makes it very difficult to filter things out. But there are some ways, but we do have to be really conscious of it. So we've got the human-made stuff here. So we've got a lot of devices like your phone, your Wi-Fi router, satellites, things like that emit and use radio there. And we have to make sure we're not getting one of those signals. Now, for those in particular, the frequency range we're looking at is actually reserved for listening only. You're not allowed to broadcast on it at all anywhere, so it's unlikely there's going to be any electronic equipment that uses that frequency range there. So immediately that helps us a little bit. The other one then is electronic interference. So like we actually do have a bit of electronic interferences quite regularly on the stream there, but they're normally very precise and very thin. But the main way that we can sort of detect those or help filter those out is by how long they're on the screen for. Because of the Earth's rotation, our dish essentially is sweeping across the sky, and we would expect a signal coming in from a far off star to be on screen for between 30 and 90 seconds. At those distances, that's how long with the Earth's rotation there. If we have something for longer, which some of our past interference signals have been, then that means they're probably physically with us, because they're not going away. They're matching the Earth's rotation there. Or if we see something going very, very fast, then we go, oh, that might have been a plane going across there. But then on top of that, you've also got nature's radio signals. Nature is very, very noisy in radio. All sorts of things going on that are all sorts of things going on there which are really making the whole radio band noisy. And the way we really filter those out is by the type of signal there, because we would expect an alien radio signal to be quite precise there, to have that like Eiffel Tower shape. There's a little bit on the base, but mostly quite a tight signal there, whereas nature's normally very wideband and very messy. So we've got these certain rules that can help us filter out, but you're 100% on the money. There is so much interference and congestion up there in the radio waves that we have to account for. Daniel, hello from Ireland, welcome aboard. How are your skies tonight? Sadly, it's a bit cloudy for us. We normally do a UFO Skywatch, but the clouds are beating us tonight, so we're doing this. Have you ever seen anything, Daniel? Anything strange in the night sky there? So we're waiting for the action to happen. We love to hear about everybody's experiences there. So guys, if you haven't said hello yet, do say hello in chat. Let us know where you're all watching from. And yeah, if you've got any stories, experiences, we'd love to hear about them before we come off for the night there. And if you're not following us yet, definitely do so. We do this every night, pretty much. So if it's cloudy, we're doing this. If it's not, we do our UFO, UAP, Skywatch. There's some footage, and we're based right in the heart of Crop Circle country, which is Wiltshire here in the UK, just down the road from Stonehenge there. If the moon's up full, actual moon footage there from our stream, see all the craters, all the details, talk about how weird it is there. And also we've got a really cool Discord community there where you can share your personal experiences with the phenomena, images and videos too, or just read through the ones that our community put up there. And our community is really great with all the latest news and videos on the phenomena there, so a link in our bio for that one. But you can keep up to date with Free Atlas and all the other stuff there, or join us for our alien themed movie club. We'll be voting on that one over the next week, so that is going to be the last Friday. So actually for December it's going to be Boxing Day for us here in the UK, and we'll be watching that one together there. It's always a good laugh there. And Woodnut is Bolton, I love it. So actually you're not too far, are you, from Carl? Up that way. Welcome aboard. Free Atlas has a radio signal, but it's naturally occurred. So that's a very good point there up there. So nature is so noisy in radio. In fact, that is why this frequency here, this channel, is called the hydrogen line, because it is the frequency of the channel on the dial that hydrogen gas naturally emits a radio signal as it decays, and because it's the most abundant sort of molecule, if that's the right term, in our galaxy. There it is, it's so prevalent that no matter where you are in our galaxy, you tune into the radio here, you're hearing hydrogen just buzzing away there. So nature is very, very noisy indeed. Not too far, your northern buddies there. And as Ahab says, do join the Discord. It is very much worth. We've got the link in our bio for that one. You're all welcome to say hello. The old movie nights do get quite Quite funny there. Marcus, did Alan thank you?
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
Alan, you're slacking there. Yeah, we'll be on tomorrow. I think we're going to be on about 9 p.m. tomorrow. So we're going to do 9 to 11 p.m. tomorrow. We're going to trial that one for the next week. But we'll be having our next Patreon deep dive on Friday at 11 p.m. UK time. That's going to be a really interesting one, looking into the whistleblower there, the claimed whistleblower that was a molecular biologist who reckons that they worked on the biologics there, the anatomy, the genetics of the grey aliens, and it was really, really interesting. It was the first deep dive, we ever did there, so we wanted to do it again because it wasn't recorded, but we've got a lot of new guys in our little crew that I think you would like to hear that one. It was really, really cool, and you can join us for free if you use the link in our in our description there. It gives you a month for free of the Patreon there, and you'll be able to catch 2 deep dives this month with the free month, and listen back on the past ones. Raf back. Right, there we go. Hopefully back to a normal routine for this week, yeah, but it'll probably be from 9 until 11 is what we're going to be aiming for this week. Hopefully, yeah, we'll have a few opportunities for Skywatches coming up, but if not, we'll be doing this alien radio signal hunting along with our deep dives. Hope to catch you all in that. It's getting to past now, so what's the time? Yeah, did I? Yeah, I think past we can come off for tonight. But thank you everybody for joining us, for keeping me company, for asking your awesome questions and sharing your knowledge and the latest news of the phenomena. I do appreciate that. Keep me company whilst we're searching for this evidence together there. And hopefully we'll catch you during the week. So last chance to give us a follow before we come off there. Hope you get that notification when we go live. But thank you if you've been liking, sharing, tapping away there, helping us build up a little Skywatch community. It's how we all meet everybody, how we meet yourselves there, and get more eyes and minds on this. Declan as well. Sorry, I missed your heart there, but thank you for that one, matey. Appreciate that. All goes back into the stream, Patreons too. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us for that one and sharing and everything like that. Gifters, Patreons as well. Extra love as you help us able to improve what we're doing here and invest again. So thank you everybody for that one as well. But I'm gonna call it the end of the night here. So thank you so much, guys, and hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow, probably about 9 p.m. UK time, I think, maybe 8. We'll see how bored I get in the evening, but yeah, we'll be on tomorrow evening again, guys. So thank you. Bye bye, guys.